In this video, I'm going to give you a quick update on the market. The Fed is going to cut rates soon. I really do think that they're going to cut rates soon. BlackRock have already announced this. I believe this is the shakeout. Right now, we are on the edge of a very big bull market. And I'll explain all of that in this video and more, and explain what I'm looking at. My name's Tyrell. I trade memes live on this channel. You can see some of my profit trades here. You can also see some live clips of me trading. It's a very good stream. If you haven't followed me, subscribe and stay tuned, man, because every fucking day I'm live. So you're going to see action. Whenever there's crazy stuff in the market, I'm always the first to show that on stream. So first things first, right? Let's go over the current state of the market. As you'll know, right, this man right here is the reason why the trenches have been extremely slow in the past day. You'll also know that the market right now has been very rocky, and that is simply because he is saying, right, we're either gonna make interest rates lower or we're gonna make them higher, right? Or we might do nothing and just keep it the same as it is. Two options are very bullish for us. They stay the same, right? Or if they lower. They have not lowered in a long time, but Donald Trump and BlackRock, and if you don't know, BlackRock bailed the Fed out, right? So they actually have a little bit of leverage, right? They have a little bit of leverage in the politics because, you know, during COVID-19, okay, they really helped with bailing out the Fed because they have this quant technology to do so. So if we have a look at the overall market, one of the tokens which I'm extremely bullish on right now is Pump.fun. I want to give you the alpha on Pump.fun and why I'm very bullish on it. Now, of course, Pump.fun is not the strongest token right now. Okay, it is not the strongest token right now. However, if you simply look at the order book, right, on, let's say, a deck screener, you'll know exactly when this thing is going to go up, right? I actually shared some alpha inside of my Telegram channel. I showed you guys Pump.fun's wallets right here. This is something which I haven't been hearing about a lot. In fact, I've only been hearing about it on like micro Twitter channels or after the fact that this thing happens. And you'll see here that Pump.fun has already brought back 3 billion tokens, right? They've brought back 0.3% of the supply so far, and cumulatively they've brought back $19 million worth. Now, this to Pump.fun is not a lot. You can actually see the dates at which they've brought back these tokens too. If you go inside of their wallets right here, in fact, I actually have it on one of my wallet tracking tools. Okay, just yesterday, Pump.fun transferred 12,000 SOL to this wallet. So yesterday they did $300,000 worth of buybacks, okay? But today they have transferred 12,000 SOL. So that gives me the intuition, or something of the kind, that they're going to be doing something very bullish very soon, like in the immediate short term, because anytime they have made a transfer, they have went back to buy tokens, right? You see it right here. They have 127,000 tokens right here. And yesterday, 17 hours ago, they were doing buybacks. Now, if we have a look at 17 hours ago on this chart, you'll actually see, if we go on the hourly chart, we'll go back 17 candles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. This right here was Pump.fun's buybacks. So if you have this set up, if you're inside the trenches, you'll find a link in the description. We're going to be tracking this. As soon as they start doing buybacks, it's probably a good signal that the token's going to go parabolic. Okay, so I am in a trade right now and I actually front run this breakout. It didn't end too well. I actually brought in it right here. My plan was just to trade it to the 1618. And as I went to sleep, we folded all the way back down. But that's okay. Okay, that's okay. You can currently see I'm actually down 64% right now. We're down $16,000. Okay, which is a little bit, it's not the best. Okay. However, I know that even if I get liquidated, right, hands up, hopefully I don't. Okay, but even if we do, we now finally have the advantage because I know as soon as they do buybacks, I can go 20x leverage trade on the long and just make the money back off the buybacks. Okay, so this is something to keep an eye on. Okay, and personally, I do think betting on Pump.fun is not a bad idea. I was the first person to tell you guys that Pump.fun is not the best token to be buying pre-sale, and it's probably not going to do very well. It's probably going to go down to $1 billion valuation. We are flirting with that $1 billion valuation. In fact, we broke it, okay? And that to me is just amazing risk to reward because the mind share on Pump is huge. There were a lot of people betting big on this thing, and I understand it because once we actually find a floor, wherever that floor may be, I hope the floor is now, right? We will reverse, and we will reverse aggressively back towards the upside, and it will become an up only token. You know, if you remember when I was speaking to you guys about Bonk coin and about the Bonk ecosystem, long in Bonk along a Bonk ecosystem was amazing, hyper liquid, right? It's exactly the same thing. When the token's down, no one believes in it, which is exactly the time I want to bet on. Now, another ecosystem which I'm extremely bullish on is the Jupiter ecosystem. We've been speaking about this a lot. We were speaking about priceless for when it was about 400K. Now we're sat at about 2 mil, and our all-time high is about 7 mil. This is the token I'm extremely bullish on, and I've brought over 1% supply at this stage, with over $20,000 worth of this token I'm currently holding, because I do think that prices will soon reach over 12 million market cap in my own personal opinion. Okay, another one is Uranuscoin. Uranuscoin right now is at about 51 million market cap. And if you see my Twitter, there is a lot of whales providing liquidity for this thing on the LMM. If you don't know about that, you better start tuning into my streams a little bit more. That Meteora is a big alpha on chain right now, and it's something that you can use to make a lot of money. And you can see this gentleman right here would like to explore Uranus, because he has actually provided liquidity only on the Sol side. He provided $96,000 worth of LP for Uranuscoin, and it's not the only token, so it's not the only person that is doing that. There is a bunch of people. In fact, if you just search the token on Twitter, you'll see it has a cult-like following right now and a huge mindshare for the specific token, okay? Amplified by Meow, who's also linked with Jupiter, Moonshot, and Meteora. This guy is very smart with what he does. You can also see major mindset with him. Even this person here saying, look, if BTC doesn't shit itself today, Uranus can see all-time high. FOMC will be very important. Mid caps will go crazy. Exactly what I am thinking. We've got until 10 p.m. tonight, my time, with how that's going to look. And again, I'm extremely bullish in this scenario, and I do have a bullish bias because BlackRock have called for rate cuts. If you look in here, I don't know if I got the specific tweet anywhere in here. Yeah. Now we can't find one of here, but it's one of the leads of BlackRock has already called for it, right? So that's just what leads me on the side of it. On top of that, Trump met with these guys and has also said that he wants rate cuts, right? And anytime that's happened, you are going to probably see a 20% instant green candle on Pump.fun, okay? Something to really keep an eye on, okay? So I just wanted to give you that quick update and explain to you guys that today is probably one of the most important days to be locked in, to be looking at the FOMC, and I'm going to be live streaming that live today. If you're watching this after the fact, the key tokens to be looking at is the Jupiter ecosystem. I'm just fucking extremely bullish on it, man. Even the Pump.fun ecosystem as well. Like if you actually look at Pump.fun tokens, the majors in Pump.fun are going absolutely crazy. In fact, I put this inside of my Telegram channel and I posted it right here. You can see Tok Abu, right? Tok Abu is currently sat at 17 million, was up 68% yesterday. Chill House up 33%, it's at 12 million. Neat 8 million, up 26%. And obviously you had Pump.fun coin up 14%. So Pump.fun is really going to turn on the gas, and it's extremely important that everybody is just dialed in and waiting for this thing to go parabolic. This should be the chart where you have eyes on, right? Don't let it be another hyperliquid. Don't let it be another Pengu where you watch it fling back to all-time highs and you're just not locked in on it, right? Pump.fun has 58,000 holders. It's going to do a massive airdrop, and it is the number one, well, it was the number one launch pad. They have billions of dollars, and they have shown twice they have done buyback. So I'm actually going to analyze if it's the same date. So we have 1, 2, 3. So that's a day apart, day and 17 hours. So it's 2 days, 18 hours. So it's any time they want. Okay, there's not a specific pattern to it. But I have all the wallets tracked. I'm extremely dialed in on this specific chart. Okay, so if you're watching this video after the fact, let me know in the comments what your thoughts are. I'm going to live stream right now with the boys for the rest of a couple hours. And yeah, we're going to trade some meme coins up into the FOMC meme. Peace.